How you doing, my people? I'm excited about this next segment. 6 months ago, the founders of the Trenchtown-based charity Keno Life in Jamaica, the Dream Team, shared the message of rebuilding homes within communities. Joining us now to share the details on this initiative is founder of Keno Life in Jamaica, Akino Page. Welcome to Smile Jamaica. How are you?
I'm all right. Blessed morning. And
Blessed
thank you so
morning.
much for having me.
You are most welcome. I want to take a moment to say hello to my good friend Bibi, who is on the dream team there in
Yeah,
Trenchtown.
baby.
Yes, Bibi. So you all are doing a lot of work. Tell me about the dream team first.
Well, basically, the dream team is form of everyone that's grew up in the community. Everyone that's born and grow, like, been there through everything that's been going on. So all of us get together, like, and one day say we're gonna help out the less fortunate, which is who was doing a job first with Jinjin. That's where we started. So we all definitely know each other from a day one.
That is beautiful to hear this story. I want to start with the beginning. A man who was wheelchair bound called Donovan Coburn
Urban.
was a
Yeah.
resident in Trenchtown, paralyzed and shot at a football field in Waterhouse some 20 years ago. You realize he was living in a deplorable condition, and you and your
Mhm.
team stepped up. Tell me what happened.
Yeah, because when I really see the condition that he was living in, it was really touching to know that someone who's a human being living in this deprived condition. So I really explained to him and I did mention it to Bibi as well too, and also I got a friend as well that me and stuff and Robert said we need to get Gigi some help. So, but before I was on a program called Jamaica Good Life, where we was highlighting the positivity and the culture of the country. So from there now, I transform from there, and then I'm going to start to help people that's more in need. So this is when I turn my focus on Jinjin, who is Donovan. So when I went there and I see the condition, I kind of was upset, know that he's living in such a poor condition.
Mm-hmm.
So I make a video reaching out for the help. That's everyone that's who's been watching the video, then can reach out and send aid for Jinjin so we can help to refurbish him place and give him a better living condition. Because only if he was seeing it.
So
And
Jinjin, affectionately known Jinjin, Donovan Coburn, received the help through your advocacy and your team's advocacy. Keno Life, how did you get support from the rest of the world? I hear donations were pouring in globally.
yeah, yeah, so as soon as I released the video, it touched a lot of people outside and the overseas side. So a lot of them phone in after I made the video and decided they're gonna make a contribution towards his head. So enough of them phone in and sending money towards him condition. So everything that they do is transparent. So whenever someone send money, we'll put it on the video so everyone can see the amount and what he's getting. So from there, we'll just start from there and start to buy materials and all sort of things.
Well done. Can my producer pull up the picture of the completed house for Jinjin?
It's the red one.
It's a red house. All
Yeah,
right. I just want Jamaica to see what we can
yeah,
do when we galvanize the people who grew up in the community. It takes vision, it takes leadership, and it takes support from each other. Well done, Kino. This is really warming my heart this morning. And I'm so happy that, what do you call him? Jin Jin?
Jin Jin.
Jin is in a better space right now. All right, there's
Yeah,
more. There's more though. It doesn't stop there for you and the dream team. You're doing more. Tell me about the other
yeah,
projects.
yeah. And also, there's another friend of Jin Jin as well too. His name is Prince. Was more in a same condition. Was living in a abandoned shop. Grocery shop was built up by boards and everything. So with that, now it was on the basically the sidewalk on Second Street, and that condition was like the same as Jinjin, but basically he was outside, and he's got a nerves problem when he shakes because of depression and being through mental health problem. So it wasn't stable, and the condition that he was living was like They basically make a bed and use a piece of sponge to sleep on. So whenever you're inside the house, you can literally see outside, and it was a deprived condition that he was living in. So I don't think any mankind should be living like that.
And
So
and
this is
and
what it,
and you were able to help him, Prince, to get a
yeah,
new place to live. Well done. I know there's more, and I know that this dream team has vision. Speaking to some of your members and speaking to you now, thank you for what you're doing. Trenchtown has such a rich history.
yeah.
Kino, I think I want to give you now the next 1 minute to speak to the world and to speak to Jamaica about what you want them to do. Speak to the foundation artists from Trenchtown, those who use the culture of Trenchtown to in their music globally. What can we all do to make Trenchtown the #1 society, the #1 community where nobody will be in poverty living in the streets and their mental health will be okay? How can we support the Dream Team? Your 1 minute, your floor is here. It's yours now.
Because what we really want is like everyone to really come together and live as one in one harmony, and we all can do this together. Because we're doing this from the help from people from overseas, unknown source that I never spoke to before. So if they can see the aid of people living in less fortunate condition and people in deprived, then we all can stick together and try to help out each and every one. Because each one help one, same one, each one teach one. So if we are trying to push in the same positivity through the country, this is what we would like to see in every inner city. With everyone trying to get together and make their home a better living condition. I don't see this the selfishness to be looking down on anyone that's below you. Because I think everyone should be living in the same comfortable position, because we are human beings. We all got one life to live.
Thank
So why
you.
not make everyone come together and live in peace and harmony?
That's a perfect way to end this interview. Finally, a Kino page, Kino Life in Jamaica Foundation, the Dream Team. Give us a phone number, give us a website so we can stay connected as you change people's lives for the better.
Yeah, yeah. So the program is on YouTube, which is Kino Life in Jamaica on YouTube, and also Facebook Kino Life in Jamaica, and also on Instagram Kino Life in Jamaica. And my contact number is 1-877-793-3921. So the number is 1-877-793-3921. So you can reach me on all platforms. So
We
we
will.
have to we have to big up the Dream Team.
Yes.
I can't thank them as much as we can for all the hard work they've been putting in. Big up all the donors from overseas that's been reaching out for the less fortunate and the people them in the deprived condition.
And big up you, Aquino Page. Big up you. You have brought great joy to this Smile Jamaica show this
Thank
morning.
you.
Be blessed, and we'll see you
Thank
again.
you, man.
All right.
All right, and God bless you all.
God bless
Merry
you.
Christmas.
Oh gosh, God bless you.
Bye-bye.
It's more on Smile Jamaica after the break, but first, here is the first studio dance.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for. You've been searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor. And buried in your bones, there's an ache that you can't ignore. Taking your breath, stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what comes after. Y'all feel a dream, can't you see it getting closer? Just surrender, cause you feel the feeling taking over. It's fire!